If I was a question, would you be my answer? If I was the music, would you be the dancer? If I was the student, would you be the teacher? If I was the sinner, would you be the preacher? Would you be my...
Hey guys, it's Trish, and welcome to Skyblock. We are going to be playing Skyblock on my favorite server on the Disorbs, and I know I'm probably saying that completely wrong. A network, or server. It is one of my favorites. So it's really well ran by a guy named Cruz. I highly recommend it if you want to play Skyblock. Um, I'll follow along with this series. Uh, I had an island on it before this video started, which I went ahead and restarted. Actually, I gave it away to another guy. I sold all my stuff, so we do have a little bit of money. I do have iron rank on this server, and I do have a few things in my ender chest, like spawners and other hard to obtain items on the server. I won't be bringing them out until a lot later, though. I don't see a reason why to bring them out in the beginning, except for my pick, maybe. But even that, probably not, because I want to give y'all a genuine beginning. So, let's go ahead and join up and get our island created. Okay, here we are at spawn. Once again, like I said, this server is really awesome. It's how to make a shop. So there's player shops, the cobblestone, and they have ore generation on here. So your cobblestone generator will also make ores such as iron, redstone, lapis, diamonds, all of the basic vanilla ores you can get out of your cobblestone generator. It's one of my favorite aspects of the server and one of the reasons I decided to start playing it in the first place. The community here is also really good. Here's all the information and rules. And they are really strict about the hacks and the spam and cheating and scamming. So if you do join the server, don't do that because they will ban you. They're pretty good about that type of stuff here. So let's go ahead and just make our island and get started. Try that again. Yes. Let's just do IS and do start an island. And here we go. This is how the islands on the server start off. Pretty much like any other server, a nice little basic island. And you get your normal basic stuff. So let's start by punching some wood. And getting ready to make the cobblestone generator. When I'm cutting down the tree, I always stop and leave the last block or two, so that way I don't have to worry about the leaves despawning and missing the saplings at first until I'm more set up or prepared for them, I guess you can say. So let's make our crafting station, sticks, and pick. Done and done. Get that ready. Okay, now we're going to build our cobblestone generator. Let's see, what's the best way? There we go. Let's do this. Do this. Go down one. Okay, and the cobblestone will form right here, so let's put our wood right there. And that's where we stand to break the cobble. Okay. Let's get our lava and our ice. I'll make a, what is it called? Endless water supply, I guess you can call it, later on. It's not that hard to do. I don't see reason why to do it right now when the island is so small. It'll take up so much space. there we go. We have our cobblestone generator. Put everything back up just in case we fall. And let's start mining. Now, I'll probably fast forward through all this. I will show me mining, but it'll probably be in fast forward so you don't have to sit here and watch me grind this out. But I do want to show you the ore generation when one happens. Oh, see, like right there we have iron, so we need to make another stone pick so we can get that iron ore. Let's go ahead and do that. They also have MCOO levels or something like that on this server, where you can level up your mining skill and farming skill and all that stuff and get kind of cool rewards for doing so. It's another favorite part of mine of the server. They just added that recently too. We already got a little bit of coal, we got a cobble, we got a piece of iron. And as soon as we get enough redstone and stuff, we will make this generator a lot better. Uh-oh. Don't think we can actually harvest redstone yet, so this is just gonna go away. Need more iron for that. Another thing I like about this is some servers that do the ore generation is kind of overpowered. It's like every other block is ore. It can even get kind of annoying. I like the fact on this one you get a lot more cobble than you do ore, so you still have to work for the ore you get. It's not just kind of handed to you that easy. Okay, I think I'll start fast forwarding now, and I will see you when I use up this pickaxe. We got some redstone here, and I have enough iron to actually make a pick. Even though it is kind of a waste of resources to just smelt 3 iron, I'm going to go ahead and do so we don't waste any more ore. Plus, if we find diamonds, we can actually harvest them instead of destroying them. Oops. Go get that. And we'll start building out here in just a second. I'll let that cook off for a second, and then we will start mining again. Let's go ahead and make up some slabs so we can cover up this lava and expand the island so we can go ahead and get some more wood for this pick. I think we need it. Oh no, we'll be alright on it. But either way, let's still cover up this lava. It makes me nervous having it exposed. Okay, and we got our iron. Let's go ahead and make out that pickaxe. Okay, and we got that done. Now if we find diamond or whatever, we can actually pick it up. So, back off to mining. And I'm probably going to just sit here and use up this pickaxe unless I don't find any iron. Then when it gets close to breaking, I'll just put it away. There's that MCO thing. See, mining skill increased. Like I said, I did have a previous island, so my skills are already pretty high, so it does take a little bit for it to kick in. More gold. do us for right now. Oh, another iron. I want to make an axe and a sword. Maybe a little bit more iron, because I can make another pickaxe as well, if possible. So let's see if we can get 3 more pieces of iron here. If we're lucky. There's one. More gold. 2. Come on, one more piece. Please. Actually, looks like we have 9 pieces. That is enough for what I want to do. Let's just go ahead and finish breaking this axe anyway. There's no reason to keep an almost gone axe. Or pick, I mean, not axe, pick. Almost done. Ooh, a diamond. Okay, there we go. Check the water, make sure nothing's down in there. Nope. Okay then. Let's go ahead. Oh, I want to check and see if my challenges reset or not. They did. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that one. There. So, got the cobblestone generator done. Got 3 leather from that. Let's get that cobble and those slabs. Put away at half our coal. Put that away. And let's go ahead and make up another furnace. Oh, let's make 2 more. I like having 4 furnaces. We're gonna be going to get some food here in a second. There. Okay, let's put a couple of pieces of that in there for the gold. And a couple of pieces in there for the iron. Let's make up some slabs, a few more slabs for our island. I don't want to expand it too much because this is not I'm not planning on using cobblestone as part of my island design, really. I mean, it might be like an accent or something, but it's not going to be a main feature. This is just for now, a temporary thing, so I don't want to make it too big or we'll have to tear it down later. I'm using slabs here, and I'm putting them on the bottom layer so that way mobs won't spawn. We don't want anything to spawn where we don't want it to spawn. So right now, the only place it could spawn at is if we were over there somewhere. It could spawn right here because these are solid blocks. So we need to put a couple of torches over here, just in case. Now, mob spawning on the islands is also kind of a new thing. They have recently added that. It appears, from what I've noticed, that mob griefing is turned off, so you don't really have to worry about creepers blowing up your island or anything like that. Also, fire spreading seems to be turned off off too, so you don't have to worry about a fire catching your wood house on fire and burning it down to the ground or anything like that, which I like because I have a tendency to build with dark oak and birchwood, and because it's a wood item, it likes to catch fire. And I've burned a few houses down by accident a few times. So I like the fact that that's not a possibility on here. Because I have bad luck and I'm a klutz, and the two just do not go together. Do that. They also have a nice shop here. You can also buy spawners on this island. Spawners are expensive though. You can buy them at the shop. I think they're like $5 million or something. You can also buy them off the auction house sometimes when people are selling them for around $1 million, sometimes less, sometimes more, depending on how lucky you get. And who's auctioning them and why they're auctioning them. But the best way to get them is through your vote crates. You can vote, I think right now it's 7 different places you can vote online, and each one you get a vote key. And in those vote keys, you go and open a crate. I would show y'all, but I already voted today. Um, but you open a crate and you can win all kinds of things from ranks to spawners to dirt to diamonds to pretty much almost anything. And then also if you notice on the, I guess that'd be right hand side. I'm not for sure if it's showing right hand or left hand on y'all, but right hand side you'll see how many players are online, how many kills I've had, how many times I've died, my Skyblock balance, how much money I have to spend at the shop, and the vote keys. And when that reaches, right now it's at 26. When it reaches 50, it's for every 50, I guess, players or every 50 votes, you get another key. And those keys are random. You can get anything from common, rare, uncommon, mythical, and the higher rating the coin, like key, like common's the most common, mythical's the rarest. However rare that is, the better the reward is. It's supposed to be. I haven't had very much luck with mythical keys. I've pretty much gotten either diamond blocks, which ain't bad as you expect better from a mystical crate, or lava bucket or something like that. Uh, diamond armor, things like that. When out of my common crate keys is where I've gotten all my spawners. So, and I think I've gotten a couple spawners from crates too. So maybe you will have better luck. A lot of people claim to have better luck on the mystical crate keys, even to the point where they sell really well on the auction house. But I personally, once again, because of my bad luck streak, I don't have that kind of luck. Like, ever. Oh, and how I got my rank. You can also, when you vote for the server, you can earn your ranks. This is another thing I really like about the server, is the fact that they appreciate you taking time for you to vote, so you can earn ranks on it. Like right now, I'm at the lowest rank of Iron, but and I think in another week and a half, 2 weeks, I will move up to rank Gold just because of how much I vote. Um, you vote by typing /vote, and there's all the URLs you can vote for, and you can see how many vote times I've voted for the server. It's 142. Um, type /rewards, and you can see how many times it takes to vote to get a reward. For like 10 votes, you get 20 diamonds, you get money, you get cobblestone and diamonds. 50 votes, you get a mystical key. Side 5, you get a god pickaxe. That's that pickaxe I have in my ender chest, by the way. 90 votes, you get a spawner. At 100 votes, you get Iron rank, 200 Gold rank, 300 Diamond, and 400 Bedrock. Bedrock is the highest rank right now. So you can literally earn the highest rank on the server just by voting if you're willing to take the time to vote every day. So I really like the fact that that's possible. So if you're like me, you really want to support a server, but you may not always have the money or the ability to do so, to know that your votes actually do count and mean something is pretty awesome, I think. Okay, that's well lit up, so we don't have to worry about anything spawning there. Oops. Get that as a second. And I also want to cover this up with slabs right here, so we don't have to worry about, you know, falling in when we're not ready, or like when we're harvesting a tree or something. It's just being annoying. And let's see if our iron's done yet. Yes, it's done. I've got 16 iron. Yay! Okay, let's cut down this last little bit of tree. And make a new pickaxe, sword, and axe. Let's get the sword. And then I will show y'all where you can go and get food on this particular server. There's the pick. And the axe. Don't need a shovel right now. Let's put that away. Okay. Let's make sure our spawn point is set in a good location. There we go. And, okay, we're gonna warp food. We're gonna go to warp food so we can go get some food. Let's kill some cows, because I also want some leather. And this is just a server ride. If you need food or whatever, you can come and get it. It's pretty easy. They also have a mob spawner, a mob grinder for XP and also mob items. I will show you that in just a second. Get a little bit more beef here. And like I said, I also want the leather, because we'll be using that later on when we do our automatic sorting system. Okay, I think that's, yeah, a little bit more. Okay, I think that's good. So let's warp grinder so you can see that. And this is where you can come to get items and stuff. They have a witch one right here, spiders right here, and my favorite, pigmen, and over there is skeleton. I really like grinding the pretty much because I they run at you. You don't really have to chase them around the grinder too much. And it's a good way to get the gold too. And if you're just starting out and you need a little money, you can grind these and then go to Warp Shop. And you can sell the drops up here. Now you won't earn very much. It's more efficient to have your own grinder, or a farm is even better. But if you're really in need for a little money, like you need to buy a cactus to get your cactus farm started, a piece of sand, a little bit of sand, whatever, just to get you started, it's a good way to earn a little bit of money because, as you can tell, you know, 1 carrot equals a stack of rotten flesh, basically. You know, sugarcane would be about 4 stacks. Cactus would be about 2 stacks, more or less. So, like I say, it takes a little bit of work, but you could potentially get all the starting items you need by doing that. Not the most efficient, because you could sell your cobblestone, you could sell wood, you could cook your cobblestone and sell it as stone for more. You can even sell your coal, your redstone, your emerald, your diamond, lapis, all that stuff for more money than you could sell the mob grind. But if you really needed it and you really wanted to do it, I guess, semi-quickly, I guess you could do it that way. It's just an idea. Oh, a sapling. Almost forgot to wait for those. Got one. We'll plant those in a little bit. Now, I'm going to cut away here, and I'm going to do a little bit more mining and do a little bit more work. I'm going to cook up this steak, and I will come back when I get some more stuff done on the island so you can see it. I'll talk to you in a few. Okay, I'm happy with the amount of stone slabs we have, so we're going to go ahead and dig down. And this is my secret. I know a lot of people like to water ladder down. I don't really see a point in that. We all know there's a bedrock under the island. And for the most part, you can kind of tell where that is on most servers because it's covered in sand. So if you were just to dig down, you will hit this bedrock thing, and by doing this, you'll probably lose a few pieces of dirt. On this server, it's not that big of a deal because you earn dirt by you earn grass blocks and dirt by voting, and you can also buy it at the shop. So I'm not too worried about losing a few pieces of dirt. If you're if you're not playing on a server that has that ability, or you're playing on a map or anything, you might want to water down so you don't lose your dirt. But on this server, it doesn't really matter. I try to keep most of it, but it's okay if I lose a few pieces. So I'm not too worried about it. So let's start breaking this down and building out a little bit. So we lost about 4 pieces so far. Not that big of a deal though. What I want to do is I want to take my slabs and put them on the bottom part of this bedrock. Go ahead and hop down to them. Now we should be able to build under a little bit. See? Kind of like you're playing Sky Factory with that one block. Only you got these things in the way. There we go, pretty easy. Get out a shovel and break down a few more pieces. But I want to leave that top layer of dirt, if possible, as much as possible, one to grow trees on, and two to mark the top of where I want the top of our island. So, for the most part, it looks like we'd go up one more. I do want to put a few slabs up there so we don't break our spawn point though by accident. So that is as high as I'm going to dig, right there. So I want to leave those pieces in. For now, eventually break them all down, but for now. And then we're going to build a better cobblestone generator down here and build our item sorter. And all that good stuff to get us started. I like having an item sorter attached to my cobblestone generator, so that way when I mine, all my ores automatically get sorted. Oh, put that back there. And I just want to build up the edge of that cobble over there for this. And probably a little past on this side. Oh, and just for now, since I didn't bring any torches with me, we'll stick a half slab on top of that, so we don't have to worry about a mob spawning on that while we're up there working. A little bit further, we're almost done. Now, the item sorter I use, more than likely we will build the item sorter and the more advanced cobblestone generator, the automatic cobblestone generator. Tomorrow, the item sorter and the generator I use or is a version or versions I picked up off YouTube. I really like them and I've combined the two together. Like I said, I like the the sorter attached to the generator. I also attach it to an auto smelter. Um, just so I don't have to worry about anything. I like everything put together with the auto smelter. The auto smelter, it will smelt all my gold and iron for me automatically. Probably not efficiently, but automatically, so I don't have to worry about it. And then everything will just get placed in my chest. That is an option I really enjoy having, so that way I don't have to worry about it. All I have to do is sit there and mine, and when I'm ready to grab, say, iron or gold or stone or whatever I might want, I have it. It's just truly that simple for me. So, I will show you how to do that full setup tomorrow. Back. Let's just finish building all this out. Almost done, I think. A little bit more. Guess about another block or two. this will be, like I said, this will be the start of our sorter, our generator, and all of our storage. Basically, everything will be built up there. We will have everything bought down here. That way it's just kind of out of sight. I like to keep the top of the island looking nice for when people visit as much as possible. Well, I wouldn't consider myself a good builder. I do try to make it look nice. And I do like to do elaborate floor plans in the middle of my island. Usually I mostly focus on birch and dark oak for most of my builds because it's my favorite wood in the game. And I honestly cannot stand cobblestone. I do like stone slabs, but I don't like stone itself. Brick is okay. It's pretty when mixed with the birch and the dark oak. Not so much by itself. So those will be pretty much my color schemes. I might throw some colored wool in there for a few builds. I really like the cyan. Not for sure how you say that. Wool color. That pretty blue. So I might use a little bit of that too. Not for sure exactly what I'm gonna go for. My last island I was started doing a city. I had a skyscraper for a cactus farm, and I was gonna build a big courthouse around my sugar farm. I might start trying to do the same thing. Definitely maybe the skyscraper for the cactus farm. I really enjoyed how that turned out. It just took forever to build. Um, I might do that. Or I might stick to littler builds. We'll see. If you have an opinion and you would like to see me do the skyscraper cactus builds and more bigger city-like builds, let me know in the comments. If you want to see more smaller, like farmhouses and I don't know, lakes and lots of grass and like kind of a country scene, I can do that also. So just let me know what you would think you would like to see. Or I can even turn this thing into a like maybe a giant hot air balloon or something like that. Or a blimp or a plane. If you want to see something like that, I could potentially try to do that. I've never really tried to build anything like that before, so that might be fun. I usually stick to city themes and farm and country themes and things like that. So maybe making a giant air balloon or a blimp or something like that could be actually a lot of fun if you would like to see that. So just let me know what you would actually want to see. Got plenty of time to decide here as we got a little bit of building to do. But I think I'm going to stop right here. I think I've given you a pretty good introduction to the server. I will post the link down to the server down below in the information. So if you would like to join and play on it, please do so. It's a really, really good server, and the owner Cruz is absolutely great. Um, and let me know your opinions about what you would like to see on the island before we really get going. I mean, any and all suggestions are welcomed, and any tips and tricks you'd like to share too, please share. I also like to do a lot of redstone builds and things like that, so we'll be doing a lot of that. Most of my forms are going to be automatic because I like automation. I just do. Um, hence why I do a lot of redstone. So, plan to see a lot of that, and I guess I will catch you next time. Bye bye.
It's the done, the done, done. I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it. It's the done, the done, done. I still got a lot of shit to